Hi, how you doing? This is Brandon Todd of FlytRight, and this is an explanation of what the FlytRight program is. Now, first, before we get into what it is, let me tell you what it isn't. It is not just a vertical training program. There's a lot of programs out there that actually will help you get your vertical higher, and this also will put your vertical through the roof. But that's not where the only thing you're going to get from this program. Okay, this program is going to help you change your body athletically, be better in shape, more explosive, have more power, look better, feel better, and be able to perform overall better in any sport you do, or if it's just in regular life. Now, the biggest misconception that people have with these other programs that are out right now is this. For one, all the programs that are out right now, how many of these programs have you actually seen the person that's presented at jump? And that seems like it'd be a very simple, like, oh, well, this person, this person, this person, this program works, this program works, this program works. But what's funny is one day I sat down and I thought, out of all the programs that I've ever purchased, I never saw any of the people who's instructing these programs actually get off the ground 2 inches. But they're guaranteeing me that they can get me 8 to 10 inches, but I've never seen them jump. And I mean, you don't necessarily have to be a phenomenal athlete to know anything about technique and how to jump higher, but I mean, if I was getting taught by Michael Jordan how to be a better scorer, I think that, I'd be more vouchable and, wanted to learn everything from him rather than some guy that's in a shed in West Virginia who tells me, back in the 30s he averaged 25. So with these programs, that's what I started to realize, like, why are these guys experts? What makes these guys, the best? Because they trained a couple athletes? I mean, you go to any gym and you show somebody some exercises, so that makes you an expert because you trained somebody who athletically might be able to get into NFL regardless, but you trained them, so, now you can say you trained 2 athletes, so you're an expert. And with me, that wasn't the case. I wanted to learn from somebody, and I wanted to, see somebody get off the ground and show me how they do it. And I couldn't find it. So what I did is I sat back and I said, okay, Brandon, what helped you? How did you get to where you're at? I thought back to all the exercises I've done, all the exercises that didn't work, and I just started to trial and error on myself weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and then I finally hit the formula of what days to do certain things, what days to rest, when to rest, what type of weight should I use, how intense should I be, what days do I need to be, more focused on technique, and then that's where FlytRight came from. It came from me being a college athlete and saying, okay, I'm athletic, I'm 5'5", but I weigh 130 pounds. Now what? For me to be at the echelon that I wanted to be at and be with, one of the best players in my conference, I had to change my body. I was fast, I could jump, but I couldn't handle the banging. I couldn't do things that I could, really help my team with. Like if I could get 5 rebounds, if I could get 3 more steals, if I could guard people who was bigger and stronger than me because I had the body. And that summer and a little bit more after that, I put in the work. I bought into the program that I designed myself, and I was all conference first team. I led my team in rebounds. I was 3rd on our team in blocks. My body just completely changed. I went from 135 to 175, and I was just so much faster. I could jump high, and that's where I was like, okay, this will work. This will work. So that's the biggest misconception that people have, is you got to be careful with all these commercials and all these programs, because a lot of these guys are just marketers. They have with a real long page. It's just 1 page of information talking about buy now at the bottom. Ask them to send you a video of them jumping. Like, you always see people in their testimonials, well, back in the day I did this and I did that, I could do this, I can do that, but none of us can actually see it. I'm real. I'm a real person. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a question, send it to me. If you want to see me jump, I can still jump. And I don't even actively play sports anymore. I keep in shape. I keep cycling with the FlytRight program to keep my body nice, and, the thing is, my results have stayed. Like, just because I got off the FlytRight for a little bit doesn't mean I lost everything that I had before. The FlytRight has put me to a part in my body that I can just relax and work on my training and work on some other programs and stuff like that, because FlytRight has set the stone for me to just keep moving forward. And I'm not even an athlete no more. I'm not even actively trying to get overseas or do anything like that. So this is going to be something that, if you're not sure where you're going with your body and then you just want to try something new, it's going to be athletic, something's going to get you in shape, this is the program for you, because it'll do all that in one. And if you're an athlete, be ready. Be ready, because this will take you to that level that you dreamed of. You'll be running past people. You'll be catching people. You'll be jumping over people. I mean, this is going to be something that you'll be like, oh my goodness, I wish I had this 3 years ago. Because who knows where you could be. This is going to level out the playing field. And that's what I felt like it did for me. I was always fast. I was always athletic. But the thing is I got caught up with everybody else. Like when I was younger, I was always faster than everybody when I was in like 4th and 5th grade and 6th grade. But what happened is my athleticism got caught up by the age group. And I was behind everybody because they had matured more than me. They became taller than me. And I wasn't as fast as I used to be. So I was like, you know, how can I get past these people? I knew I had the work ethic, but I didn't have the height. I was 5'5". I mean, I was like, I can only do so much. So I bought into training. And after years and years and years of trying all these programs, you know, getting the BS out, and, you know, I found the mold of exercises and sequences of doing these exercises to get me to where I am today. I mean, I can drop, step, dunk. I can go between my legs. I can do a windmill. And that's stuff that, you know, a lot of people can't do. And the only reason I got to that level, it wasn't because I was born with it. I could always jump, but I could never jump the way that I'm jumping now. And I'm 24 years old. And I'm not even actively playing any sports. So FlytRight is going to help you get to that threshold that you think you never thought you can get to. And I'm excited to see your results. Come get your FlytRight.